Choose how to begin your story. Batman: The Enemy Within can be started as a brand new story or a continuation of the season 1 choices you made. We are obviously sticking with the choices we made. Hopefully it remembers the choices we made. Import save 1, yes. Okay. In case you forgot what happened, I'm assuming the game will let us know, so I'll let it give us a detail. Crowd play? What is crowd play? Crowd play allows your friends and family to use their own devices to vote on the choices presented in the game. I'm going to respectfully decline to use crowd play right now, but if you have any choices, you can scream them at me in the chat, and I will absolutely make full use of them. Hold on. Speaking of chat, I can actually move the chat in front of me on the screen, and you guys won't be able to see it. So I actually want to put I want to have the chat somewhere where I can actually see, and not over on the other monitor. It's nice not to use monitor capture for once. You remember nothing? I don't really remember a ton either. Oswald will certainly remember the choice you made to leave your shoe in his face. Is Oswald going to be in this? Like, didn't we sort of resolve his story? Am I off base in thinking that? Episode 1, The Enigma. One of Gotham's oldest and deadliest criminals has returned. Batman must work with allies, old and new, weird kerneling, to stop this growing threat. Let's find out. Sorry, I guess I was assuming that somebody else was I guess I was assuming that you were Batman aficionados, or at least the Batman Telltale games. I mean, Batman villains usually don't get resolved completely, otherwise they wouldn't come back. I mean, they don't usually come back immediately, don't they? They usually have to, like, sit in jail for a while.
One fateful night, my parents gave their lives for me. They became my heroes. Their legacy, untouchable.
Oh god, I forgot that they ruined the legacy of the Gotham, of the Bruce Waynes.
Wayne was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham from the shadows.
The man.
Everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever. The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos.
They couldn't have given us like a visual to look at that wasn't a bunch of buildings.
A patient named John Doe. After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman.
The Batman.
Last.
It's me, the Batman.
Spring has arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted Police Commissioner James Gordon.
I hope we get to punch more people in the face.
Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman.
The Batman! Take a shot every time they say the Batman.
Describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens. After the long, dark winter comes the thaw. Now, if only the Knights could win a game, everyone would be happy.
Oh, this is the Riddler? It's the Riddler and the Joker? That's a lot, isn't it? Hold on, let me get out of the way during this cutscene. I say that while this isn't all cutscenes.
One-time Pipex CEO. International arms dealer. The world sees Maury as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance.
You should play the Expanse Telltale game.
In plain sight for
I don't know if I own it. Why does
he forget who he really is?
Why does Alfred have a eye patch?
Must be hard to stay true to yourself.
When did Alfred become a pirate? I never forget who I am, Alfred. I am
what drives
the
me.
Batman.
Protecting the innocent from people like Maury. That stays the same no matter what mask I wear.
Don't I know?
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Maury's, we'll find them.
What?
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing.
When did he get
Meaning
Borg
that he's doing
implants?
arms deals in
I
Gotham.
want those.
They happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what Mori is saying.
Standing by for support.
Lady Arkham held
Look for
Arthur
something with a
hostage
microphone.
and threatened to hurt him if he didn't do a thing.
The
He
Bat
didn't do the
computer can
thing, so
intercept
she
his
took his eyes.
communications.
Oh shit. Oh, I forgot all about that. Sorry, Arthur. Sorry, Arthur. Well, that's his new name now. We have to call him Arthur. Who's those guys in the back? I don't trust them. What about you?
He certainly enjoys the good life, doesn't he?
Made a fortune running guns during the Arab Spring. Diversified into biotech shortly after. From what I understand, he's not one for pinching pennies.
I mean, it worked for Geordi in First Contact, but I mean, that was a movie.
New Buttman.
New Buttman.
Looks like roulette is his Achilles heel.
Welcome
He
to
has a
the Batman.
reputation for being lucky, but then you don't need luck when you own the house.
He has a reputation for wildly bonkers roulette wheel. Did you see that roulette marble? Watch this roulette marble. It is going nuts. I don't think that's how roulette works. Look at cell phones.
Consumer model. Could be a good way to hear Mori's conversation.
I think this is illegal. This is illegal, isn't it? We can't just hack his
I'm
phone.
hacking into Mori's phone.
Yes, we can, apparently.
Encrypting your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here.
This isn't admissible in
We're
court.
in. You should be able to pick up audio from Maury's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with a badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time.
I
before
sure
it gets
hope
too
the
chatty.
bat guy doesn't show up.
Trying to blend in.
Man laws don't apply to the Batman.
The Batman. Try to
So,
blend in. He just
I've been
like
sitting over
stands there
wondering,
staring.
What's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this?
Hold on a second. Didn't they say, didn't Bruce Wayne get unmasked in the other game? Am I mistaken? I might not be remembering this entirely, but I'm pretty sure that Bruce Wayne was exposed as Batman at the end of the last game, wasn't he?
I figured you went to fancier casinos. Someplace where only high rollers go.
I'm undercover.
Don't tell anyone, but I'm here undercover.
Dude carries around a very radioactive rock on his belt. Bruce is kind of nuts.
I've got a very radioactive rock on my
What are
belt.
you doing here?
Who's that guy? Oh, there's the Riddler.
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Mori. I am death.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The world's best
Man in the
detective.
hood.
Something's going on over
No
there.
far this time. I think that's Riddler.
Why is this the first time Batman's hearing about the Riddler?
Is something wrong? You seem distracted.
Get out of the way, you old bat.
You think your gibberish intimidates me?
Hello?
That's him.
Please get away from me. Now,
What?
just turn around and start walking.
You're lost, rich boy. You're not all that, you know.
I like the Jim
No one
Carrey
threatens
Riddler,
me in my own casino.
and that's probably a bad opinion.
For you? An easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
I don't give a crap. Let's go.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead?
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Now,
No!
let's get started.
Whoa! What the fuck?
Get out of there. Get your suit.
That's not how the Riddler works. What kind of riddle is that?
Al, let
That
Gordon
riddle
know what's happening.
sucked.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves.
Hey, unless you're the bat guy. No one leaves the party. Oh, maybe you are the bad guy. Just runs into like 6 more guys like, oh, jeez.
Commissioner Gordon on the line, scrambling audio now.
What is black and blue and red all over? Shut up. I'm shooting you now.
That one took a second, and I'm like, did something get censored there? I don't know what's going on. Oh, it's the Batmobile.
Multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino. A madman in a mask.
Riddle me this. What do you need to breathe? A trachea rips out your trachea.
Seen in years. Well, he's putting on quite a show.
What do you need to breath? So do I just have... Wait. Am I just standing here at the Batmobile looking in the trunk? Let's just look at my stuff. Gotta put on the cowl first.
I'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
I'm just here in the alley. Alfred, I'm becoming the Batman.
Please, we can make the deal. Anything you want.
I don't immediately like
Our
this
issues
version
can't
of
be
the Riddler.
solved with handshakes, Maury.
This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me.
There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
This man's going to die, isn't he?
Please, don't do this.
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike.
Clock.
Without feet, I run.
I don't know.
I've got visual.
That drone fully functional.
Alfred, we have to answer his riddle.
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
Why did Batman's voice get sexy? I mean, it's always sexy, but...
Scratches at the very nature of our existence. The mere
Same woman from before.
Perhaps you should have turned on the charm.
Batman will save her, along with everyone else.
We're using this tube. I had to get this from a Chuck E. Cheese. This used to hold fake money.
It's in there.
Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to take out the guard first.
Okay, this is surprisingly hard to control.
Riddler.
A terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our streets again.
Is he still talking?
He's not to be taken lightly.
What is he even talking about down there? The Riddler's just jabbering away.
Audio playback fully functional.
Time for a distraction.
Time for a little payback. So, how long do you think I can get this this drone to sit behind this guy and just stare at him? Like, I know the answer. I know that I'll sit here for like 5 minutes and this drone won't move. But in the context of the game, you'd think that it would take control from me or the guy would turn around at some point, right?
What the?
I feel like this is the least effective guard. It is the Bat Person.
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer.
What has hands but doesn't... I don't know why I'm trying to solve the riddle.
Batman, we can't get in. The front's covered by gunmen and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables. How should I deploy when we're inside? I'm relying on your eyes and ears. What's the best course of action?
Tear gas.
We need a distraction. Find a way to limit their line of sight. Sounds like a plan. You're completely insane.
Oh God.
No, I don't believe.
I really hope
that's
we
it.
don't hide a second. No! Why? This isn't necessary. You didn't have to show us that.
Give him hell. We're counting on you.
Rope stand bash. Slam into card table.
Batman! You're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in. Not him, the hostage. Shoot the hostage!
Anchor the gun. To EQ. They've added some functions. The QTEs are equally as annoying, but they've added like 2 more buttons. Riddler, your plan sucked.
Hiya, Bats. The Batman clearly isn't using his head.
Break it open.
With pleasure.
Are they playing Duel of the Fates? I don't know if you can hear it, but there's like slight Duel of the Fates in the background. What is that? I don't know what button that was. I love this stupid kind of game. Whoa.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since... well, since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you.
If Batman had just packed a gun, we could have dealt with this jigsaw wannabe already.
Gotham's criminals
wrong,
have become
Pirate.
zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair.
Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city.
Now I'm back, and I'm taking what's mine.
You don't know me, Riddler. You have no idea what you're up against.
You must think you're so special. You're not the first hero I've put down. You're
Yeah, but
supposedly the
I'm
world's
really
greatest
rich, so-
detective. Yet here you are, completely at my mercy.
He's just
I
losing
don't
more
see much
fingers in the
evidence of
background.
that.
Oh wait, am I
expected
supposed to
more
do
of a battle
something?
from you, Batman? Something longer.
Gordon,
More of a
now.
match of...
That could have gone on
have to be
forever.
kidding. Clever, but not smart enough.
Just letting him soliloquy at me.
Let me show you how it was done back in the day.
Why did they take this angle with the Riddler? Why is he old? Like he's making this all about being back when he was around in the olden days. Like, I pushed the button. I don't know what you're talking about. Thanks for the assist, Gordon.
Brawling like a common street hood.
I mean, the Riddler always
Just
likes a
doesn't do it for
monologue.
me.
Shit, I need to solve the riddle. What is
Follow the
this?
power lines.
What?
There must be a weak point.
Follow them? What are you talking about? So stupid. I'm not going to let them behead someone on stream. Like, I'm all for, you know, needless violence every now and then, but this has already been way too far.
That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Maury made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of war. Why wouldn't you just let him die?
I believe in justice. Maury deserves a trial in a court of law. If he's guilty, his cell will be right next to yours.
This is some dramatic scenes, bro.
Ridiculous. Either way, you won't be the one to put me there.
There's so much happening. Batman's jumping up. Oh, I need to do a QTE. It's getting punched in the face. There you go. I gotta do like a radio thing while that's happening.
You shut up! You shut up!
I'm so fucking scared right now. You shut up.
Speaking of which, I have a new announcement for the new year. By the way, I'm calling the end of refunds. By the way, except in specific circumstances, especially for really loud ones. Roundhouse. Absolutely not. You have more than enough points.
You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more.
We're missing the story. Some dramatic stuff's happening. Are we going to get points by lurking, by coming in, by coming in and being in the background? You get 300 points just for showing up. 300 points. Do you know how many that is? That's 300. Hold on, I got something for that. That's 300. That's so many. I'm just saying.
Rebro. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt.
More points back coming, no problem.
That's fine. What does the 10 million points channel rules do? I'd tell you, but there's a lot of stuff happening on screen. Hold on. I don't want to alt tab again. E, Q, Q, all the buttons. Push more buttons. These QTEs are terrible. What's happening? Who are you? Why did all the music
You should have
stop?
called us before going in, Gordon.
Waller?
After all, we're here to help.
What happened to the music? No music? No, nothing? All right, I got it. There we go. It's Batman. He punches guys in there we go. It was so dramatic that we saw Waller. It had to be dead silent.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The back computer will be able to analyze further.
How does he do that with a straight face? How do you I don't care what you call it, but how do you just say, I gotta take this home and scan it with the bat computer? And not just crack up laughing.
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
The Riddler's right hand in custody. Not a bad result, all told. Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him.
That was... I don't know if she's the same one.
Down. He got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
That's because he hadn't met me.
That's for damn sure.
Why are we weirdly zooming in? Sorry.
You don't know how glad I am you're here, working with the police. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Get Fernandez on it right away.
My zoom in button is the 5 button on my
Brace yourselves. Just
on my
so
keyboard.
You know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
That sounds like a you problem, like Commissioner.
We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman.
Yes,
I've heard a
ma'am.
great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
I missed it. I missed the button.
This is Amanda Waller, director of The
I didn't mean to
agency.
be that
What are
rude.
the feds doing here?
All of the button options suck, to be
Riddler's their
honest.
case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class
So I
criminals
just hack
like
you,
Riddler,
right?
they're kind of our specialty.
I'll be nice to her.
Sounds like the expertise we need.
Keep that attitude and we'll get along just fine. We're not always welcomed with open arms. Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and
I'm
so long,
I
everyone
am
thought he was
so tired of hearing about how the Riddler used to be here. It has just started, and I'm so
Everything was
tired.
wrong. Riddler's back. And if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman.
I
You
did
and me?
handle him, yes.
I bet we'd make a damn fine team.
Ma'am, would you like to fuck?
I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention the city's corrupt mayor, Dent. We could do great things together if we joined forces.
I don't need a team.
Whatever you think you can bring to the table, I don't need it.
You knew me even a little, you wouldn't hesitate.
That was the best option. The other one sucked. Look, all of my
The
options
only
suck,
real
man.
problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut it.
I got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller,
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut.
Yes.
Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
you're putting all this on me?
You're
you
the
guys-
commanding officer.
I'm telling you to
aren't
take a drink over
Or
here.
are those stars purely for show? That's what you get when you don't follow procedure. Good people
This
get
is a you
hurt,
problem.
and the bad guy gets away.
Thanks for this
You're not
support.
wrong. Oh, piss
I
off!
know it doesn't feel like it, Commissioner, but I'm here to help. Batman gets it.
Why don't you get it?
I gotta get a
Didn't you
security
hear from
detail
the
on
butt
Maury while
man?
he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far,
Who?
as a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
Thank you. I was just gonna hack your computer.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Think you made a good impression, Batman. My boss isn't usually that nice.
I'd like to see her on a bad
Don't tell her
day.
to piss off. You're the one who said tear gas in the first place and let her eviscerate him for it. Look, if he said it's,
Special Agent
I'm
Milano
not the
Vesta,
police
field
force
intelligence
around
specialist
here.
on the Riddler case.
if he doesn't
And my
like my
partner, Agent
suggestions,
Blake.
don't take them.
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's changed. For your eyes only. If you catch my drift.
All of the
target
options suck,
casino attack,
is what I'm trying to
Rooney
say.
Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
They had some kind
I
deal.
heard them talking about some kind of deal.
Any idea what?
No, but it'd be safe to say they didn't come to terms.
This is the love interest, isn't it?
That's a help.
Watching
Gotham
old
born and
man
raised, you know.
Batman
My dad ran the
pour
store
down
and showed
over a
us city
folder
state.
is hilarious.
I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you.
Thanks. I'm
I do
awesome.
have something I want to ask, though.
I'm the Batman.
The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger. The chaos, the energy. You can't keep away, can you?
You can't go 2 city blocks in Gotham without tripping over criminal
I mean,
scum.
he's old
Most people just
at
get up and
heart
run away.
every time, in
Not
every
most
story.
people.
I think I know you a little better now.
I'll be in touch. Agent.
Batman, before you go,
Is it?
Gotham's your city. I respect
It's
it.
not her name, though.
I'm not here to step on any toes. Treat me and my people like partners. Promise you'll share anything on the Riddler. You and me aren't gonna have any problems at all. That's all.
Grapple
Just wanted to let you
away!
know I stand
This is how I leave. I wish all conversation trees ended with grapple away. Yes, I know that her name is not really Harley Quinn, but I know that her actual name, wasn't it something like Harlessa? I'm pretty sure it was Harlessa. Don't make me look up Wikipedia. Was it Harleen? You sure it wasn't Harlessa?
What an eventful evening.
I lost another eye.
I have taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al. I need to focus. Maybe music will help.
Sir, we have an MP3 player. Let's play some lo-fi hits.
Something with a beat.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work.
The Bat computer is activated. What? Are you joking me? This is so stupid. Here we go. What is this angle? I have arrived at the Batman storage.
The suit has held up remarkably well so far.
It really is.
In spite of everything you put it through.
Fair enough.
See, the refined edge allows for a cleaner flight path.
I don't need to know about his weapons. To be fair, yeah, that, you know what? Fair point, Feelanoid. Why? I love all the dramatic angles we're getting. That is a fair point. What they did with the Riddler was absolutely nuts.
No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far. Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Run it through
Also,
Windows Defender.
I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that. It comes and goes.
It might be a surprise to learn that I didn't watch the Riddler movie.
All the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me. I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
I always worry about my family, Alfred.
Thank you, Bruce. It'll pass. Working always helps.
I feel like a lot of the shit in the back computer doesn't actually do anything. A lot of it is just dummy buttons. Why am I here? Am I looking at the Riddler files?
Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes. To have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long.
How many times has he used that stupid
Gotham?
That stupid chamber of death?
Relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency
I'm going to put this on the
Riddler was still
back cloud.
alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peñadoro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Just the Riddler.
To get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
It's deranged.
That face.
You ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need
Hey,
of a doctor.
guys. You know the Riddler
trust the
that
place
told
for
Gotham
him.
criminal?
Plenty
He's
of room
back.
at Arkham Asylum.
He's fucking back.
Next to
Holy
him,
shit.
most of the inmates
Riddler.
seem like a picture
Hey
of
guys,
health.
you remember the Riddler?
What was that?
This guy.
You should see your face.
He used to be here.
Confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
I don't like this version of the Riddler.
I take everything back.
I don't like the first introduction of the Riddler as him just cutting some guy's throat open. It's like, what the hell is that? That's, first of all, needlessly gruesome. Second of all, it's lame. It's like, that's not what the Riddler does. Oops, wrong button. That's not what the Riddler does. He doesn't just come up and just slash somebody in the throat.
The agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials.
The agency.
Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Batman's got
I'm
some
pretty sure this
competition in
isn't
town.
legal.
I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job, I mean.
We have a common enemy in the Riddler. That puts us on the same side.
You really are a different Batman these days, aren't you?
Oh, that's rough.
Silver linings in all things.
Well,
I
you
missed
warned me
my
about
eye.
keeping my paranoia down to acceptable levels. Thought I'd give it a try.
What the hell is that computer doing in the background? There's just some animatronic, you know, Lilo and Stitch computer just going nuts behind Batman. Despite some heavy criticism from elected officials, the Gotham City Police Department's public partnership with the masked vigilante known as the Batman has been a rousing success with the city's population. Across the board, crime blah blah blah. Don't care. Okay, I'm not reading all of this. Dent's trial date pushed back. You know, just pause the video if you want to read any of this. Something about Oswald. He's a model prisoner at Blackgate, of course. He's super smart and actually charming. Yeah, that's how it works.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzles soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
I did not notice that, Pyrie. This is an unnecessary QTE. Just massage the mouse a little bit. How do I gotta... There we go. Ever listened to the Batman Story podcast? I have not. So, what would stop this thing just from killing Batman?
Right along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
I have a hurricane, one-eyed Jack, a storm. I have a needle, blind justice. I just sit here and stare at this thing for 10 hours. Let's go with I have a hurricane.
I have a hurricane.
It fits the description in the riddle, but I'm not sure how it helps us. Even if there were hurricanes in Gotham, it's hard to imagine one helping us with the object in question. If that is indeed the key.
It seems that's not the answer, you dumbass. Let's try the eye of the needle, I guess.
But how does that relate to the object?
Alfred, you want to suggest something, dipshit?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Maybe you should just Push a pen into the back of the device and it will reset it to factory settings. Find something to use the disc with. Movie tickets?
Never
oh,
forget.
God. Alfred's just over there chasing waterfalls. Find something to use on it. Do I need to use like the bat suits? Oh, good to know. The space bar pauses for some reason. I don't do any of the sewing. That's Alfred's job. He knows how to do that. Oh, I found all sorts of bat stuff. Bat smoke grenades, bat anchor. What am I supposed to be doing exactly? It said find something to use the something with. Until I took it to heart. Do I need to use the mask? No. Maybe I'm gonna talk to Alfred again. Maybe he knows what I'm supposed to do. Because it certainly wasn't look at your dead parents' certificates on the table. Your movie tickets.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Okay. Alfred's done suggesting, I guess. Is there anything else possibly in the Bat computer? Like, has anything happened since... There's going to be nothing in there. That's all going to be just backstory. Let's check down here. Oh, God. What is this? Oh, he has a little museum.
Selena. She'll turn up again. I'm looking forward to it. Harvey Dent. He was a friend. Once.
Okay, the museum in the Bat Cave is a little weird.
Decision without consulting his lucky coin. He's an Arkham Asylum. Oswald Cobblepot. The Penguin. My oldest friend.
Lady Arkham, who I have nothing to say about.
Needle. A record needle.
Oh, oh.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought.
Does he normally do that in the Bat game or in the Bat media, though? Does he normally keep a trophy of his enemies?
But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms. Something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
I'm lost.
And that sound?
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning.
Am I on the big screen?
I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
Look at me!
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
Am I keeping you from something?
It wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually going to be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter
Who the
working
hell is
alongside
Tiffany?
You. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany.
Is Tiffany gonna end up being Oracle?
I'll be at Wayne's house.
Good hunting, Bruce.
Or what Telltale games do you still have to play? Didn't they just release some new Tales from the Borderland like within the last year or so? Pyrie was talking about one of them. I haven't finished The Walking Dead. Mind you, none of these are on my list. Only Batman is on my current list.
Oh, excellent. Glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina.
Did you kick me off the board again?
With you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and our stock price has doubled since you took the company back from Oswald Cobblepot. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case?
Well, go fuck yourself.
Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Something for Lucius.
Oh, this? No. This is just something for Lucius.
I see.
For like a minute.
Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Remember that time Cobblepot ran the company? I do. Very show not tell with that lady, apparently. The hell
You're
is
in my
this?
chair.
Just updating the encryption on your bat tech. But if you want me to stop?
No, the seat is all yours.
This is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles.
The lore in
Some
this
kind of
game is
test.
stupid, is what it is.
Any idea what he's planning?
I'm just going to start letting the QTEs go.
If his history is anything
Unless
to
it's
go
about
by,
to shoot me.
he left us a clue.
Because it will just play the game for me if I don't push any buttons.
A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Exactly. Like, don't make me do a stupid QTE if you're just going to do it anyways.
Would you look at that? Micropulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
It's making me horny.
I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
What?
Is this your
It's
dog?
not one of mine.
Think fast.
No.
Too slow.
Is this
Hi,
your
Dad.
daughter?
Tiffany.
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV.
I wanted to make him
stealth-like
run into his
shell,
head,
programmable
but
for
it didn't
autonomous
work.
observation. Small, quiet, and super smart.
Lucius,
Just
did you
like
tell
its
her that I'm
designer.
the Batman?
Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has everything. So I made you some tech the government would be jealous of.
I love it. Thanks, Tiffany.
Our daughter had a fantastic date. What did you miss? A whole bunch of stuff.
Not bad. See what I had to deal with growing up?
Batman is doing Batman
Huh.
things.
There's something different about you.
There is?
I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
Unbelievably
I
badass.
think the word you're looking for is badass.
Mr. Batman, stop dating, stop flirting with my daughter.
Not what I meant.
I'm the resident badass around here. Thank you very much.
You just said that out loud.
See, Bruce? It's her first day, and I'm already embarrassed.
This is going to end up being, what's her name?
Interesting.
Don't.
Too late. Already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing.
The woman who got her
circuitry
spine snapped, isn't
It's
she?
elaborate and unorthodox. Almost Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? It's just weird.
That's just
Seriously,
what I
what is
said,
this
daughter.
I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
It's pretty cool, huh?
I don't know if cool would be the word I would use.
It's a new Bruce Wayne Frisbee. For nerdy kids. Do you like it? You sound like a nerd.
What does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
What is it you
Figure
do
this
here?
freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
Sure, whatever.
Alright, if you think you can help, then be my guest.
Isn't this nepotism?
I know I
mean, he owns the company,
I just gotta let
so...
him know that I won't be finishing up orientation.
No problem.
Okay, now it's nepotism.
I was planning on swinging by the manor after work to see Alfred. I heard he wasn't doing so well.
The
That he
eye
was having some
thing.
issues with his health?
I'll let him tell you himself, but, he hasn't been doing so
Oh, I
good
forgot
since
he
the
got
kidnapping last
kidnapped.
year.
Yeah, he had a rough first game, didn't he?
Yeah, every now and then his, hands start shaking.
Okay, we didn't have to go into full
I'd like him
detail.
to see a therapist, but you know Alfred.
Same old shit with Alfred.
Well, maybe I can convince him. Catch you guys later.
Give me the
Welcome
controller.
aboard, Tiffany.
I want to use that.
Thanks, boss.
What is it she does
All
here,
right, then.
Lucius?
Time to crack this puzzle.
Also, wasn't she going to help?
I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What we do. If you're willing to pull her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the fold?
Tell her that you are the Bat guy.
We're going to need help if we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler.
Sure.
And we can trust her. She's family after all.
Well, if she's anything like you...
She's better than me.
This is going to get her spine shot. You watch.
Let's give her a shot.
She's going to get her spine shot by the end of the
We'll
fifth
start thinking
chapter.
about how we
And
can
it's going to
broach
be
the
my
subject with her.
fault.
In the meantime, Riddler's puzzle will be a fine start.
Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office.
Just get on
Get
the
this taken care of in no time.
just get on the microphone to the secretary. Be like, can someone craft a memo that says
Mr.
that
Wayne.
I am the Bat guy?
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
You again?
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down in my office. Whenever you, get done here?
I'll be down in a few.
No worries. I'll, start without you.
She'll probably take it pretty well.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's Behavioral Analysis Unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
I guess.
Please, come in. Make yourselves at home. Can I get my assistant to get you anything?
He's probably already
coffee,
figured
water,
it out. You watch.
Donuts?
Don't
I
worry,
knew you were
this
the
won't take
Batman. Almost time for break. I think we got about 6 minutes.
This office, it really represents you.
Yeah,
I'd like to
thanks.
think so.
Cobblepot had it for a few days. It was weird. What do you want?
Is this you?
No,
Yeah.
that's my mother, idiot.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy. I'm sorry to be honest. After everything you've been through,
I don't think you got a
don't know how
Robin
you
now.
still do it.
I'm not giving this
what
woman
exactly?
anything.
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham. Yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham?
I'm not going to help
Most
Harley
people wouldn't
Quinn.
be so charitable after that. What's that all about?
My father did a lot of damage to a lot of people. I'm just trying to make things right.
Thomas Wayne did cast a long, dark shadow. It must be difficult to get out from under it.
I'll pick the next
What to?
rudest option.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Well, I'm sorry. I think you were in the wrong place. You see, I don't really consort with criminals. Or international terrorists, for that matter.
Yeah.
Really?
You got something to say there,
'Cause our
mate?
sources say otherwise. A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good. You helped the GCPD capture Oswald Cobblepot, better known as
You
the
kicked him in the
Penguin.
face a bunch of times.
He was a terrorist, a member of the Children of Arkham, and your friend. Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane. They seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I don't really like your tone.
I'm not sure I like where this conversation is going.
This probably isn't gonna help. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
Ooh, this guy?
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends. From the sound of it, you two were close.
I mean, we got along.
Yeah, we were friendly. He showed me around Arkham.
Is that right? According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
I saw you flee after John cut another inmate, a man named
This
Victor
is
Zsasz.
us!
Several people were hurt.
I got out of there as fast as I could.
I don't blame you. You must have been scared. John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact.
Why would he list me?
Yeah, sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
He's insane. Also, I didn't agree to
I
that.
did not agree to that. Why would he write down my name?
It's obvious. You're important to him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so...
Why are they even talking
do
to me
something
about
wrong?
it? Like,
He's a person of interest.
why is he being
See,
cagey?
We've
Just
got a
tell
wall
him.
in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it.
Wayne, are you and John Doe fucking?
Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you,
I mean,
my
probably,
friend,
yes.
are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
And your point is what exactly? That I'm some kind of criminal mastermind?
Or just really unlucky.
You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us.
You don't say.
Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
Get the hell out of my... That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
That was well
We'll pick this
timed.
up another time.
Secretary's just out in the hallway. I did your warning just like you asked me to, Mr. Wayne. What's that actually what Lucius did?
Get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking... What did you figure out?
Oh yeah, I forgot he was
Riddler's
doing
puzzle
something
Bruce.
down there.
Riddler really pulled a good one over on us. I might still be able to disable it, but...
Lucius, please tell me what's wrong.
We'll do ads in a minute.
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I
Oh, is
wasn't
Lucius
around
gonna
more.
die?
Lucius?
We really made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
Lucius! Lucius! No!
Should have answered that call. I don't think that would have made too much of a difference. With that cliffhanger, I need to take a quick break. We'll do the ad thing real quick. We'll come back in about 3 minutes. So go get yourself a snack. I'm back. I'm back. I don't know how long the music's been on, but I'm back. All right, I'm gonna take a quick drink while this goes on. Last time Lucius died. That's your recap. The achievement was waiting for us.
1 killed and 14 injured after a tragic explosion.
The
rocks
GCPD
Wayne
is
Tower.
opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises Chief Technology Officer Lucius Fox died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
Well, I guess we can tell her. We can tell the daughter about Batman now. We need a new tech person.
You don't have to worry, Lucius. Tiffany, I'm gonna take care of your family as if they were my own.
Just like Lucius took care of you.
I don't think you could have saved them,
Bruce. It was family.
You know as well as I do that Telltale games
Casino was one thing.
make no difference at all, ever.
This is personal.
Also, I was mentioning earlier that it's like the Riddler wouldn't do this. The Riddler wouldn't just send a bomb. How boring.
We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process.
Riddler will pay for what he's done. I swear to you, I will make him suffer.
Maybe it's what's called for, given the circumstances.
Yeah, but you and I both know that you don't know if that's the
It will
case.
bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be.
Well, you're a
Lose her
sub. You have
father
the
in
Colbert
such a
emote.
violent way.
You're Colbert.
I should go talk to her.
Yes. She can use all the support she can get.
You see all the sub here are all of the emotes you now can use on any channel on Twitch.
I still can't believe he's gone.
Well, almost all of them. You can't use Sandy.
None of this feels real.
He's dead.
I know your dad's in a better place.
Maybe.
He's in hell.
I wouldn't trade places with him. He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing
Just
up without a
interrupt her.
dad.
Hey, I meant to tell you I'm Batman.
Now I guess it's true. He was so busy. I can't remember the last time I got to hang out with him.
He kept talking about all these cool
Father and daughter.
dinners he went to with the Batman.
Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about. So much wisdom in that goofy head of his.
I asked a lot of him.
I'm gonna be nice to her. She's in a bad place, and she didn't do anything
he
wrong.
gave it all, didn't he? A real company man. Well, I hope it was worth it.
I beg your pardon?
Tiffany.
How is this my fault?
I know I shouldn't blame you.
Yeah, you shouldn't. Piss up an 8th rope. Holy fuck.
Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce. There was hardly anything left. What were you guys working on?
How is this
that could
my
cause
fault?
that? It doesn't quite add up.
It has nothing to do with answering the phone.
For my own sanity.
Bullshit.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
Because it's a Batman stuff. It's about the Batman. I am the. Batman.
Fine. Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. Was that what killed him?
Probably, yeah.
Did you put my father's life at risk for that? I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing. I need to know.
Seems like a dumb thing you need to know, but I'm not going to lie.
Tiffany, I really did. I had no idea Lucius could get hurt. Please forgive me.
I am the
Forgive
Batman.
You? I hope you can forgive yourself.
What do you mean my relationship with Tiffany has changed? What the hell does that mean?
Whatever you got my father into, I will find out. And I will shout it to the world.
So stupid. I just said I would... Look, I'm grieving too, okay?
So sorry, really. It's such a shame. At least he went out with a bang, right? For that, we can all be grateful.
You knew my father?
Well, no, but judging by all the lovely people here, he must have been quite a man. Either that, or he left a lot of money.
Excuse me?
Hey, how about giving Tiffany some space? Huh?
Bruce! Buddy! It's good to see you.
Yeah.
Come on, man. She's been through a lot.
You're absolutely right. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Without your dad. Well, most of them.
I know it's a closed casket, but I can see by the genes. Your friend was a looker, huh?
Why are you here, John?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and
people
me
looking for you,
were
bud.
two threads in the same stitch.
I don't think he does.
I got you a little something. Just
Actually, I take that back. He absolutely had to be in the game or it never would have gotten out. They never would have gotten past the drawing board if they hadn't have added the Joker. I'm not taking it. You can look at me all you want.
I got it wrong, didn't I? Damn it!
Hey, keep it down.
Gotta be quiet as church mice, right?
He does look like Willem Dafoe. For all you need to make up your damn mind.
It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew.
Why did they let you out?
Which one's not to cross?
How did you get out? Oh my God, did you escape?
I mean, I did, so.
Didn't have to. Dr. Leland signed the papers herself. She always had a soft spot for me.
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you just sit down?
Can we go to the quiet room where the babies are?
Of Lucius Fox.
You know, the one where they pipe in the music and you can do like they can sit in the corner and play on the trampoline and with the blocks.
Crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor.
We can hear you!
For settling the score with Zaz and, you know, getting you out of Arkham. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
I mean, it depends. I'm going to stay silent. I'm not going to say deal's off. I want to hear about the deal first.
I got into a lot of trouble for what we did, Bruce. You saw that place, saw those doctors.
You're out. What are you whining at me for? You're fine.
You see, I met some inspiring people out here, made some new friends, made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules.
They're called sovereign citizens.
Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold.
What are we talking about? Is this like a...
You will meet them for me, won't you? Please? I've got a lot writing on this.
I can go to a meeting.
I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
Yeah, sure, I'll go to a meeting.
I'd be happy to chat with your friends, John.
That seems fair.
Just say when and where.
I was so hoping you'd say that.
Just not right now.
We are going to have so much fun.
I'm bringing a gun.
I knew this would work out. This air between us, this is real.
This is going to be a sex thing, isn't it?
Kind of friendship. I want to commemorate the moment.
Are you back there talking about...
So excited. Now, what filter should I use?
You guys back down there talking about stuff that killed my dad. Not gonna interact with that one. Back there playing doodle
I just
jump.
know you're gonna hit it off with the guys. I should warn you though. I've got an enemy.
Can we get names of the guys
Real
first?
Piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
Shakespeare invented the word assassination in Bumper Zero Raw.
Him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer. And
Everyone hated that.
He's rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, so I shouldn't be surprised. Not your usual crowd, though. Or so I thought.
Just from the news. The guy's
Oh yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Don't know the half of it. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
You mean his hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
It's a good voice actor for the Joker. You can trust me. I told you I'd help you.
I already said I'd meet your friends, John. Now tell me what you know.
Jeez. Well, if it means that much to you. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings.
The Joker is a perfectly nice guy so far, other than, you know, what happened at the hospital.
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find it,
Other than his shark
why don't
teeth.
you let me help you?
No, that's okay.
I'll find out where he is and get back to you.
That we can do.
See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down. It'd be just like the old days.
I would appreciate that, John.
That's what friends are for, Bruce. Just meet mine later, like I asked.
How many get... Yes, I'll meet your...
Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here.
I will meet your friends. You're pissing me off.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this. This trust between us.
Shut up.
Very true. I want to risk the tracking device.
Me too, John.
I felt that dipshit.
Bye, Bruce. Until next time.
You put it there?
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum.
They were texting the whole time.
Camera flash went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
We call Gordon. Batman's still on Riddler's trail, and Gordon's like, yeah, we thought he would be. That's what he does, right? Did anyone think Batman was off of the trail? No. Can you let us know if he's off of the trail? We'll just assume that Batman's on the trail from now on.
Enjoying the view.
Batman.
Hard to do these days. It's
You're
one
off.
thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier. But when places like Wayne Towers start
You lost a few frames there for a second. Everything all right, Batman?
I bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing.
Ah, what a cunt that guy is.
Got it out for that guy.
Ah, he's probably
spent some time in Arkham,
being a
gets drugged
bitch.
through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do. Finally picks himself up. And what happens? Someone bombs his company.
Wayne has a talent for finding himself in the crosshairs.
Hey Batman, I hear you're on the trail.
You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in the East
Batman
End.
just reaches over and turns
Why am I
on the
not
big
surprised?
spotlight.
East End's been a no man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
The 43rd through 47th streets? They're a mess. What the fuck is this? Hey, Bat Wikipedia,
Looks
tell me
like
about
gang
43rd
activity's
Street.
heating up along 43rd.
I'll see what I can do. Hey, I get it, but we're stretched thin, I told you. Riddler's a loner. I bet he's avoiding that area.
What else you got on your arm, doohickey?
A construction site at the center of 46th. Abandoned.
Harvey's boys demolished that area, chasing the children of Arkham. There's nothing but a crater there. Not really a place for Riddler to have a hideout.
What else you got?
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased anonymously.
Well, the only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman.
Don't even want to look at the other
If
one?
this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
How so?
It's the way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless.
Kind of like you, Batman.
Puts her people at risk. And believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way.
She's a loose cannon.
She'll stop at nothing. And I mean nothing to get her man. It doesn't sit right with me. And I don't think she's good for Gotham.
As far as law enforcement goes, Jim, you are the best of it.
Batman, you want to kiss?
I don't know many cops with as much heart as you.
I appreciate you saying that.
I kind of feel like
Waller.
we've been
She doesn't
dancing
see
around
that as a
kissing for a
strength.
while, Batman.
I was ordered to give her updates on...
Was I
breaks in the
misreading
Riddler
that,
case.
Batman?
If there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know. Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor. She's already got him breathing down my neck about what went down at the casino.
Notify Waller. She's proven useful so far.
Just be careful around her, huh? She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you.
Yeah, she's a
I tell you,
bitch. Fine, whatever.
She
Just
keeps on
work with
chipping
her.
away at my authority. I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll have my people call her people on the way. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
Batman, could you wait for me to finish the goddamn sentence before you zip away? Batman, that's really rude, Batman. I knew you were gonna zip away, but you could at least wait for me to finish talking.
This is 3 Dog, yeah!
What is going on? That static up there. Oh, is this the water tower?
No one's home.
I told Waller about our lead on this place. She's caught up in
Is
briefings.
that supposed to
Can't
be
get here for
rain?
one. She said she appreciates the cooperation. Not exactly cozy, is it?
Oh no, they're TVs.
Let's see what we can learn.
Check out the Lorem Ipsum on the walls. Nothing there. Lorem Ipsum on this wall.
Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Vain, isn't he?
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
You enjoying the artwork, Batman? I don't know why I'm giving Commissioner Gordon the Carl voice from Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Stuck.
No way to open it from the inside.
Yeah, everything should be exploded. That's just what this Riddler does. He just explodes things.
We go in.
This is stupid. This is dumb. This is a dumb idea. Hey, Kitty, you know what we should watch? We should watch that that Hugbees with the Riddler. That was a fun one. This is stupid. Batman's just leading towards his own death.
What a hole.
I thought that was in the game. I'm like, wait, when did they get that sound clip?
Crack house any day.
What a hole. Who's this? I'm not doing it. Right, is the game gonna do it for me? Yeah, it will.
Oh, God.
One shoe is missing.
The soul of the other one's almost completely melted through.
He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
Oh, God damn it.
We saw this before.
Again with the fingers.
Casino.
He loves that little toy of his. With the finger
Special
chopping
Agent
and the
Mario
whatnot.
Fernandez.
Holy crap. He's one of Waller's.
Is this the one that was working with Harley Quinn? Whatever they're pretending her name is.
The man bit his tongue clean through.
He must have suffered a shock or a sudden jolt.
One of his pupils is fully dilated, the other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head.
Not from where I can see. Other than all the blood and whatnot.
From the ears.
His eardrums must have burst. He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Damn it. Me either.
You would think that if he wanted to be caught. Oh God. I'm not going into your finger chopping thing.
That's a hell of an invitation.
No, piss
Riddler's
off.
playing games.
Bet
This man has no
play
This
along.
man has no dick.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong.
Is that music happening in the game?
One
Is it?
shoe.
Yeah, it is.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
It decided to add a sick, you know, drum beat.
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens.
Link. Oh, I gotta link something to something else. Let's take a look at everything first.
Masks. Each one missing a different facial feature.
The senses. They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
You're right. There must be a connection.
Really? Maybe I should link them together. Anything else over here?
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
I mean, you say we, Gordon, but you haven't contributed much.
Inside.
And a lot of blood. Huh. We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
Riddler really likes collecting fingers, is what Riddler really likes.
The agent must have been looking for the answer in one of these safes.
He chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers.
But that's not what killed him.
Metal mesh lining the walls. Riddler has converted this entire place into a giant Faraday cage.
Faraday what?
An enclosure designed to block electromagnetic fields. No signals in or out.
Guess it explains why our phones aren't getting signals.
We should switch to Verizon.
Prototype of the trap he used on Mori. The armor, extremely sturdy, ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
Well, that's fair. Even for Gotham, this is pretty silly. That connection is made. Look at this death chamber.
Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. Well, he was always a
What the
wacko,
kids are
but this takes
calling
it to
one
a
of them
new
murder
level.
traps.
Won't budge. Must be locked in place. Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What does it mean?
The glass. It's polarized.
Oh,
it is.
they would see it through that glass. They would see whatever message is on the monitor.
It's still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
This thing is built like an oven. You could be cooked alive in there.
And that explains the shoe.
If this door were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized
They
lens.
break out that lens, like
You
just
won't know
smash
until you're
it.
inside the box, though.
I'm not going in the damn box. No. Don't
Hey.
be stupid.
I got a hunch. Come here. No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own.
I was Chinese.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
Let's check his
I
text.
recognize some of the names on this list. They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers. We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here.
Did you forget that we don't have service?
Mori, he sold technology to Riddler.
Talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Mori for a while now. She must have known.
And one more. Coworker email.
What does it say?
Riddler's not working alone.
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
He and his colleagues, they don't see eye to eye. Apparently, they don't like his beef with me.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky to kill each other.
Why do you have a beef with me? Just leave me alone. I'll take care of the petty thugs. You take care of like government officials. Stop messing with civilians. Excuse me. The melted shoe can be brought over to the heated floor. Excuse me.
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't. So he threw off his shoe.
That all the info? Riddler's desk.
More monkey statues.
I'm starting to sense a theme here. That's an agency issue pistol. Packs a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was impressive.
Gotta give it to Waller. Her people have great tech.
Waller's gonna end up being a bad guy, isn't she? I don't know where Waller is in the game, in the lore, but I have a feeling she's gonna end up being bad.
Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
I'll need to put it into my bat computer. Okay, never mind.
Because you've been so candid
This one I
with
could
me,
just do mobily.
I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. a chance at getting out of this alive.
We'll catch you. The agency, they'll find...
I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead.
I don't like old Joker.
If you
Or,
win
excuse
the
me,
game,
old Riddler.
I'll let you go free, and you'll get a consolation prize.
Seems silly to have a super old Joker.
Peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation? Screw you!
That wasn't necessary.
He had the agent bound while he beat him.
Isn't that what I said? What I said, old. Yeah, old. I don't like
You got
old
a
Riddler.
VR in that cowl or something?
Something like that. I've got all the pieces.
You were just
of Riddler's
standing there
puzzle.
looking at the wall for like 10 minutes
Now I
and
need to know
such.
what order they happened in.
Jesus. Chair. Look at chair. Woke up here after being beaten by Riddler. Then he must have gone into the chamber.
The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box.
Seems stupid. Then he came over here and kicked off his shoes.
The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial. From where he lost a shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers. And there he met
Hey Batman, you got any of that VR porn in your cowl? I hear it's really hot. Just asking, you know, if you're up for it, maybe you and I can reenact some crime scenes ourselves, if you get what I mean.
I'm guessing there's quite a few,
forced him to run out before he
could get Riddler's next clue.
Commissioner Gordon Batman fix, aren't there?
Bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
You know what?
This is insane. You know that, right?
You know what I should do? I should get in that box, let Batman die, and never open this game again.
The last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
Don't worry, Jim. I'm not going to lose this game.
I'm not so sure. But if you say a thing, you usually do it.
We don't have any proof it's going to say anything other than, haha, your feet are burning now. I don't even remember what the... Heat's rising, yes. Turn the monitors. Oops.
What that agent did.
But you...
You got a crisp up real quick, you don't get a move on.
I can almost make out a message.
Batman, shut up.
One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
It's the monkey.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a face with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. They're still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
Shit. I didn't realize the QTE was happening.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
Well, that sucks.
Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
I don't know which one it is. I don't remember what the riddle was. Oh, that was easy. One bullet? Round of applause for Gordon. You brought one bullet? No more no more applause. One, you won't see trouble when it tells lies. It tells no lies. It's speed. It's a hearing, right? Seeing, hearing. Is that correct? Gotta pick right.
Damn. Now, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe better be worth all this pain.
What? All of this was dumb. Some missile that explodes.
Missile.
What does it home in on?
Looking at its schematics now. A signal. A radio signal.
Video killed the radio star.
That's how he died.
How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will light up before going dark forever.
I'm closing in on you, Riddler. We escaped your twisted puzzle. It's only a matter of time before
that'll lock again in a minute.
Time is one thing you don't have. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
Yeah, we'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
Whatever the agency is, you are worse. You're the one torturing and killing innocents.
Yeah, you're cutting off a lot of
You think any of
fingers.
these agents are innocent? The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Oh, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget.
Remember when Riddler was here before Batman was a thing?
Mind like mine. You remember everything. Even the things you'd rather not.
Save your sob story for jail. I'm not interested.
You think I want sympathy? This is my city. I was running things in Gotham before you could walk. I just wanted to see if the man who claims he fights for justice is really as good as he believes. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you?
Yeah,
when you
he
uploaded
killed-
my puzzle on your friend.
He
Why
straight
don't
up
you tell Gordon here
slit
what
a throat.
happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast. Something only a pragmatist would do.
Don't you dare put your crimes on me.
Come on, Batman. I gave the puzzle to you, didn't I?
Yeah, and I
it's not my
delegated.
fault you couldn't solve it. Look at Gordon.
The puzzle was
He
a
didn't know what to
bomb.
make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily
But
lost.
piss off. This is
isn't
stupid.
it? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
VHS monitors off. Game on. Game on. Is that the end of the chapter?
I'll wait for Waller and pass on what we found.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Game on.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim.
Game on.
In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
I worked with him. I commissioned him on Fiverr.
Lucius Fox was an ally of mine. That got him killed.
I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you...
I'm sorry, are we fucking?
It doesn't sit right with me at all.
Can you put in a
We had
form?
some trust, you and I. What do you expect me to do with this?
Nothing.
Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it? Fine.
Not your business.
I wasn't born yesterday.
What do you say, you little brat?
I know you
never
probably
thanked
have
me.
a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. But I just don't know what to make of this.
It's not your
the whole thing
business.
Feels off.
Why?
I'm sorry for your loss.
I am truly sorry for your loss. I'm grappling away. I need one of those things. What you doing, Alfred? Playing rock, paper, scissors with the doll again? I think that's what he does want. I'm a loose cannon.
I heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon. Now he knows that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies.
Yeah, no shit.
Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react. It's not a chance you can afford to take.
He looked me straight in the eye, Alfred. He's been our friend a long time. He deserves to know.
No, he does not.
I understand that.
He does not deserve to know that I'm the Batman.
Still too close for comfort. I'm sorry, but he is. You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
Yeah, he blew
This is a
up,
missile I
Alfred.
found in Riddler's workshop.
Sorry, I thought that was obvious.
We were thinking about it all wrong.
He's way too close to that mechanical workings. Like that thing is gonna kill him.
Explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Tell everyone that you get the option for that you're the Batman.
You did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave scrambler blocked the
Batman.
Poor Lucius.
I'll give an option to everybody I can, unless they suck. I'm not gonna tell
Our
Harley.
family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other.
I still have you, Alfred.
I still have you. And we still have each other.
I won't always be here, Bruce. I'm sorry. Losing Lucius in such gruesome fashion, it puts me in rather a morbid mood.
Yeah, it seems like a really bad idea to bring anything the Riddler
List
brought
of
you back
agency
to the
operatives from Riddler's workshop.
back to the Batcave.
He plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though. And I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes. Hold on, let's just walk through it.
That was unnecessary.
He could pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives.
Link agency cell phones to missile launcher. Why are you making me do that? It's not necessary.
Target of a missile strike.
Can you block it?
If I can get a clean copy of the signal, yes. It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred. You don't have to watch.
I want to, Bruce.
I can handle it.
I can only see half of it anyways.
Duty, however unpleasant it may be.
Of course you can. Let's get this over with.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce.
He knew he was going to die.
Why didn't he just throw it out the window?
Can you switch to audio only, please?
No, that's not how evidence works.
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more. Lucius, we really made a difference, didn't we? Batman?
I hope nobody hacks that audio file.
I shouldn't have watched this. I'll go get that tea, Master Bruce.
All right. Now I just need to create a filter to get a clean version of the signal. And then match up the points found in both sound files.
I think it's comfortable just to be in there in that suit. I think you'd want to change.
Tiffany.
That's a match.
This is a cool game.
Tiffany.
Not you.
Batman? Dwayne?
No. The two sounds have to be the same.
Yeah, no shit. I get it.
Tower. Riddler.
No, that doesn't make sense. No, the sounds have to match for this to work.
The disabling. Tower.
On tower.
I need to keep looking. I have to highlight the same
Yes,
sound
I know.
in both files.
Bruce. Enterprises. Tower. Riddler. Sable. Wayne. Batman. Riddler. Bruce. The last one's Bruce.
Bruce.
Agreed.
Bruce.
Go on.
The waveforms match.
Bruce.
There. I've piggybacked on a Riddler's cell phone hack. They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating the launch. Makes sense for me to have the signal on me as well.
What for?
Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately.
They sounded dramatically different. I wasn't going to say anything.
Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius died.
It too is mad at me.
Good work. It's not a theory I really want to test.
So we had better find Riddler first. There is always Riddler's second in command. Eli Nabel, arrested after his attack on the casino.
Who?
None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
Let's beat him up.
Unknown contact.
What is it?
That John guy from the funeral, from Arkham. Who actually sounds like he's keeping his word. Mori, huh?
Joker has very good texting etiquette.
John thinks that Mori can get us Riddler's location.
You believe him?
I almost forgot. Smiley face. It's my screen background now. That's
Maybe
funny.
we should go back to the beginning. Bring Rumi Mori up on the back computer. Either of them could potentially lead me to him.
The question is, which is more likely to help you?
Let's talk to Rumi Mori.
Mori's a businessman. Given the right incentive,
He lost a
could be
couple of his
persuaded to
fingers.
talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
I'd say he'd respond better to a more genteel approach, peer-to-peer as Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching him. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Mori, she'll not be best pleased. On the other hand...
What? No, I don't find...
Riddler's lieutenant, Eli Nabel.
Oh, that guy, I remember
in
him.
the casino. Put up quite a fight.
Cracking him will be tougher, more physical. Certainly a job for Batman. He's currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it.
Gordon's already mad at me. Let's go with the Batman. Gordon's gonna be mad at me regardless.
It'll be nice to catch up. Tell Waller I'm on my way.
What if these chapters are longer? Batman, the enemy within. Chapter 1. Morimoto. How long is enemy 1 chapter 1? 2.5. Okay, so we're getting there.
Batman.
I don't
Gordon's
think
in
we're going
briefing the
to
deputy
romance
office.
the Joker.
I'm sure I'd want to know you were here. Waller's agency people commandeered the whole precinct. Pretty much moved in. They give you any trouble, I'll straighten them out. Running around like they own
Didn't
the
you try
place.
to shoot me last
They have
time?
no respect for the way we do things.
You have Eli Nabel in custody. Take me to him.
Nabel's my prisoner, not hers.
Says who?
4 of my agents went missing, including Agent Avesta. I don't have time for a pissing contest.
Your agents are missing?
We believe Riddler took them. If the body you found in his workshop is anything to go by, we don't have much time. Riddler warned us the last time we nearly caught him in Sudan. Said he'd hit back if we got too close.
Sounds like you need my help.
If it gets my people back, then sure. Riddler's lieutenant hasn't given us a damn thing.
Let's beat him
I'm
up.
hoping you'll have better luck making him talk.
That's why I'm here.
I'm ready to do some
Come
punching.
on.
Punch right in the face.
Just remember, the commissioner likes things by the book.
I don't remember asking, ma'am.
Gordon told me you talked to Riddler in the workshop. You say anything I should know?
Nothing worth mentioning.
Don't hold out on me, Batman. Anything that helps us get this guy, I gotta know.
You already know all there is.
Guess I'm gonna have to have a longer conversation with Gordon.
I'm not, but maybe
after we
Batman
put the
might.
screws on Nabel. You know, I saw what you did to Carmine Falcone last year. Dangling a 60-year-old man off a high-rise was certainly effective. You ask me, you could have gone further.
What's your point?
Don't be such a pussy,
Use
Batman.
any means necessary. As long as you get Nabel to tell us where Riddler is. My agents' lives are at risk. The gloves have to come off. Meet your new interrogator, Eli. I believe you two have met before. Get up and get in that goddamn chair. Probably best to keep this off the record.
You can interrogate only by going question. We can
Unless
try.
you prefer me to leave it on. If you're worried what Gordon might think.
No, you can leave it on. I want Gordon to watch.
I've got nothing to hide. From Gordon or anyone else.
Need anything else?
Just nothing. I like where your head's at, Sprawl. Yeah, I'm down with that. There's nothing but awkward silence from everybody. The game will probably eventually make me do something, I'm assuming. I don't have to actually wait for it. You gonna say something, the Batman?
I'm so glad you're here. These people, they ain't cops. They ran the cops off. But I heard about you. You'll keep them, keep her from killing me. Riddler said you had rules against that. Against killing.
I just get slowly closer to him.
We don't have time for carrots, Batman. Only thing moving this mule is a big old stick. You get me?
You stay out of this.
If I wanted a partner in the room, Waller, I would have asked.
I've got a method.
Fine. Just remember, we don't have time to waste.
I've got a method.
Where is he, Eli?
We abandoned the method.
And I said it a million times to the guys
game is
before.
done with our bullshit.
The only thing I'm more scared of than dying is pissing him off. You've seen his machines. He can hurt you in ways they don't got names for.
They could hurt you by cutting off your fingers. You see your fingers, they'll be gone.
You just don't get it, Batman.
It's not working like
no one can
that.
stop.
You're just being weird, Batman.
He studied you too well.
Batman, your breath
And the
stinks.
agency, they don't have a chance. He can destroy them anytime he wants with a phone call.
He's talking about the signal, Bruce. He has no idea you protected the agent's phones.
There's no one that can save me if I cross it.
Like his fellows. This was a good idea. Just stone silence the whole time.
There's no getting away from him. He can be anywhere with his signal.
Batman, you beat it out of me,
His fear
Batman.
of Riddler is too great. You have to get in his head somehow.
What do you mean you have to get in his head?
There's
I
nothing
am
you can
in
do,
his
Batman.
head.
No, Eli. You are wasting my time.
I didn't want to have to do this.
He can cut off your fingers. Or roast your feet. They ain't got names for either of those. At least not in English. Maybe they's got a German word for having your fingers cut off in a murder trap.
Looks like I don't have a choice. Stop.
Oh! Where's he hiding?
He's on a ship.
Why didn't you choose a signal?
The Lady of Dublin.
Why? Because that would have required talking. It was a lot funnier just to stare at him the whole time.
What have you done?
Remember when you shot at me last game? Where is eaten? Shut up.
Lady of Dublin.
What you did to him. How could you?
Who asked?
How could you hurt him like that? Honestly, I can't see him recovering from head trauma like that.
Spare me your judgments, Detective. I have a job to do, and I don't have the luxury of scruples.
Scruples aren't a luxury. They're a necessity.
They're
what make
your
us
people
the good
shot
guys.
at me!
Sometimes good is just another word for ineffective, Detective. It's all about a means to an end.
You're a monster.
Yeah.
We probably would have said something we like turned on, like I'm turning on the signal, and it's like that's so boring. Like if I don't get to just stare at him,
then I'm just gonna punch. Look, I would have gone to the other guy as Batman.
This must be it. Be careful, Bruce.
But I didn't have a choice.
What the Riddler has up his sleeve.
Batman just stares at this guy's ass for the rest of the evening. That's a nice one. Well, bye. Well, you know, you live and learn, Feelanoid.
Do you see Riddler?
It's very common, Brainbuster. Don't cause me pain, or pain will be caused upon you.
Need to get a better angle.
You'll see what's gonna happen. My friends will all be here soon. Then you'll see what this is all in aid of. You agency imbeciles really thought you could...
We found him.
You and your boss...
Can I just shoot him?
Interrogation of Riddler's man produced solid intelligence.
He's right there.
The missiles yet, though.
They must be here somewhere.
Why can I not just shoot him?
They appear to be more of Waller's agents.
Agents of Vesta and Blake are likely among them.
Maybe because of the
Based on what Waller told
hostages.
us.
I'll give it to you. You're relentless.
A good spot for
I'll
cover.
admit it's going to feel satisfying to get my revenge on your predecessors. Even if you're really just a small part of my plan. What are you talking about? You'll see what I mean soon, of course.
As slow as I'm allowed to move. Or as fast, excuse me.
They understand why. They'll recognize my brilliance. After all, I am uniquely qualified to see the big picture. It's often a struggle making...
Can I just like ignore all of them?
You think? You brought this on yourselves. All of you. You government clods really thought you were smarter than me. It's clear you're in desperate need of some schooling.
Someone's losing a finger. Oh, they're different. These don't cut fingers off.
I'd keep your mouths shut until then.
Hostages first. When they're safe, I can find the missiles. Targeting on Lino.
Ready, Bruce.
E, Q, Q, E. So at least one of those guys are
Let
dead.
the hostages go, Riddler.
You can't possibly think clunking a few heads is enough to make me roll over.
Back in my day, I used to get people's heads clunked all the time back before you were a thing, Batman.
Oversized vermin!
Oh,
Batman!
that was easy.
Batman!
Agent of Vesta.
The floor, it's heating up!
I'm gonna have to choose one, aren't I? Could be like someone else I have to get out. No? Never
Thanks,
mind.
Batman. Hi.
Ow.
Are you all right?
Is that right?
Oh, God. Not more.
He's wearing something that neutralizes the shock device.
That's convenient.
I've memorized your playbook, Batman. I know all your shallow tricks.
Yeah, I don't think that's a real thing.
Poor Eli held out longer than I expected, but I knew he'd give me up eventually.
I punched
all
him.
part of the plan.
The missiles.
Bait. Just like the hostages were bait. I knew you couldn't bear to let these agents die. You care too much about the little people. That makes you weak. I saw how you saved Maury.
It makes me a
I saw
hero.
how angry you got about what happened to Fox.
You're wrong, Riddler. It makes me a hero. It's what makes
Batman
me
is a
different from
hero.
It's why I'm out here, and you're in there, about to meet your maker.
I think the Batman is really
Partners were
cool.
supposed to be here to see this. I guess I can just show them the bodies. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Get them wrong, one of these agents gets torn apart.
Oh, I don't care about them. Oh, I don't want that to happen though.
You get them right? This happens.
They were all bait, masterful bait even.
Masterful. I can't even hear
I
over that
designed
thing.
this for you, Batman. Gotham's champion of justice will die in an unfair puzzle. Let's get started. We have a lot to get through. I'm curious to see how you'll handle it all.
It's nothing. I don't want any of those options.
Well, I can't make you, of course. But people will
I'm very
die
tired.
if you don't.
I'm a sleepy
including
boy.
the agent next to you.
I have
You
a
can
feeling
handle
she's
the
gonna be
sonic
okay.
blasts. But her, I estimate 3 blasts at most before her insides rupture.
I feel like
This one should
this
be
character is
easy,
gonna be all right.
Close to
Ignore
the
that. I'm not
heart.
taking an ed.
I solved a puzzle box for the Bat. Now I'm dead. And I mean dismembered. Closed casket for sure, kind of dead. Who am I?
If you know the answer, please say it. My colleagues will die otherwise.
Speak up, Batman. Which one of your dead friends am I?
Lucius.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Lucius Fox.
Very good, Batman. You saved a life. But...
Thank you.
Batman, don't answer any more of his questions.
No, Blake. I won't let you die.
Wait, so that just is going to kill Harlequin instead?
Number 2, also completely self-evident. I am black and blue and bleeding from the ears. Who am I?
I think he means me.
Yeah, no shit. He's looking right at you.
Say it.
Don't you dare answer that.
Please. Don't let him die. Say it.
I need an answer. Or click, click, click. You can't just sit this one out. People will die.
It's me. I'm black and blue.
Batman has
At least
to
she
do
knows
it.
how to play.
Well, okay.
Oh my God. Iman! What have you done?
So this is a but thou must.
Enough, Riddler. You made your point.
Just one more, Batman. And then it'll all be over.
I'll distract him. Just get us out of here.
I'm the sharpest mind you'll ever meet. The original genius with Gotham at my feet. Who am I?
Don't I have a tool I can
You're
shoot
Riddler.
at him or something?
Riddler's the genius.
Well done, Agent. You answered so quickly, you almost deserve not to get the blast.
What am I doing? That gauntlet. Link it to something. The missile array.
I'll fire one of the missiles.
Into what? What am I looking at here?
You're much too slow, Batman. I think we're through.
That was stupid. Alright, link that to that, I
I'll fire one
guess.
of the missiles.
Link cam to... I don't know what it wants me to link it to. Currently loaded, capable of playing back audio. Currently loaded with Riddler's system. Oh, the cage. I saw it somewhere. There it is. What? Suck my ass! I clicked it.
I'll fire one of the missiles.
I clicked that.
Use the Batcam to make it target the cage.
And then do something else. I don't know.
And use Riddler's trap to protect Iman and myself from the explosion.
I like what you're saying, Agent Avesta, but you're not the one I need to hear it from.
Missile armed, ready to fire.
Who's the genius, Batman? Who's on top of Gotham now? I want to hear it from you.
That's me!
I am.
Okay, Rick.
What are you doing?
Yeah, not a fan. E.
No!
I survived.
Impossible!
How is she alive?
You think you're clever, don't you?
Wasn't that 3 bursts?
You don't impress me. You might have bought yourself some time with that trick, but I have backup.
What just happened there? How did I cause blood? Whoa!
Who's the man who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
Those missiles are aimed right at the city.
The answer is Batman.
I don't know if they're making me do T. Oh, is that what happened? Oh, no. What? Why is it following the, Well, that was dumb.
This can't be happening.
Soccer kick. Oh. It's possible I might have missed that. I'm pretty tired. You did it, Batman. I'm still not clear on how she survived. Wasn't she supposed to be dead after 3 hits from the blast? Like, from the,
Batman. Thank God. I didn't think we were going to make it.
What?
I thought...
I'm just glad you're on your feet. You took quite a beating.
Looks like she's not doing so hot.
Agent, are you okay?
Oh boy.
My ears! I can't hear.
You'll be fine.
It's going to be okay, Iman.
Well, bye. What?
It's over, Riddler. Look forward to a padded cell.
Well, congratulations, Batman. You managed, even in my twisted game, to keep everyone alive. But at what cost?
When did who?
Agent Infestus.
When did they get zip tie him?
So no one had to die. That can't sit well with you. Can it?
This isn't my fault.
Must be an uncomfortable feeling.
This entire twisted situation is your doing, Riddler. All blame is on you. And so are the consequences.
I'm
You came
pushing
after
you
me,
off
you
of this
know.
boat.
Not the other way around. I made you hurt an innocent woman to get to me.
You pulled the trolley lever, Batman.
My comrades would have been impressed.
Your comrades sound like dipshits.
I set this all up to show them. I thought they'd back me up, even if they didn't agree. They left me here to deal with you alone.
You're the Riddler.
They betrayed me.
Smarter than you.
Your comrades thought you went too far. I saw their messages. They were afraid your stunts would get my attention. They were right.
They'll regret this. All of them.
Whatever, Grandpa Riddler.
Unless that white-faced prick set me up. Never told them to meet me here.
Oh.
They broke the pact.
The pact.
Wait, tell me more before you die. Okay. Never mind. Just move that head a little further away, thanks. Very compromising position from the Riddler, more like the BJ-inator. We don't know he's dead.
Lock the ship down and radio for more medics.
Batman, I'm so mad at you.
Riddler, is he? Oh, God damn it. I hope it was worth it, Batman.
Worth it?
What are you talking about?
Riddler's a damn corpse.
Yeah,
and
no.
an agent bleeding from the years.
Uh-huh.
We're not getting a shred of usable testimony out of Eli Nabel.
Uh-huh.
Not after you scared him half to death in my custody.
I didn't scare him, I
You went
punched
behind
him.
my back with Waller and buried the investigation in the process.
You still talking?
This is beyond the goddamn pale.
Could you shut up?
What were you thinking? How could you undermine me like that?
Stopping Riddler saved lives, Gordon. Everything I did was a means to an end.
Leaving me to clean up a lawsuit and a PR mess.
And you'd
The
rather...
trust between us, it's gone.
Oh, piss off.
Our partnership is over.
Oh, okay, bud.
No more sharing evidence. No more squad car backup. The GCPD can't support you anymore.
If this is the way you want it, fine. I don't have time for this.
And that's that. I just want to know how we got to such a messed up place.
You're supposed to be the one with the answers, Commissioner. Way I see it, Batman took initiative getting a confession from Nabel. You, on the other hand, Gordon.
Batman,
Well, you've
I'm a
been
cop.
2 steps
What do I
behind
care
Riddler
if you
from the
saved
start.
lives?
Exactly.
This mess here, that's on you. Batman's had his priorities straight, but you...
Now wait a damn minute.
Your stonewalling the agency has screwed us all. Consider it a kindness I don't just straight up get you demoted. Now leave us alone. We have sensitive case details to discuss.
You two deserve each other.
Listen, you're the one getting in a shit fit about this. You two have some issues to work out. And I don't really like you all that much
Find
either.
itself in a crisis the likes of which it's never.
But Gordon is not my damn
Riddler
dad,
had a
so...
Not just any crew. The worst criminal minds from all over the world, here in Gotham. You come across anything about them? I'm assuming you've heard of them by now. Let me know if you have anything to share.
There's a guy, calls himself John Doe. He's either a member, or he knows who is.
That confirms some theories we had. Doe's a one-time patient of another member of the group.
I have doubts.
Dr. Harleen Quinzel, former psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum. She's very elusive. Keeps her head down. Much more so than that show-off Riddler. He was going to be my way in once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line. And knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely.
Yeah, you are wildly misreading.
Wayne.
Okay, I think we're gonna have a great partnership, actually. I think that you are a good friend, and we will be a great team. Let's check out how our consequences did. You and 22% of players left Gordon feeling betrayed. Oh God, we didn't do too good for Gordon this time. God damn it. Get all the way here.
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
He's suspicious that you refused to talk about Lucius Malfoy. He feels betrayed that you went behind his back. He was disappointed he didn't have his back in front of Walter. Why is covering the entire thing? I mean, it's 3,500 points. It's a lot of points. You and 77.9% of players left Tiffany you're too loud. Feeling furious. She was thrilled when he told her she could help with the box. She was not consoled when he said he was in a better place. Because you told her the truth about endangering Lucius, she now feels betrayed. Oh, so I should have just lied to her. Alright. Oh, good. Look how happy he is. At the funeral, he was pleased to see me. He was frustrated that he didn't like the card, that I didn't like the card, and he was ecstatic that I agreed to meet his friend. Alfred we saw him become vengeful. He was concerned when we said that we wanted violence. Showed him a clip of Lucius being killed, filled him with violence, and he was horrified by your violence against Eli despite wanting revenge. When did that happen? I don't remember us talking to Alfred about Eli. You and 38% of people who formed a relationship with Waller. I am a fantastic Batman. I'm getting results. She was pleased when you agreed to help her. She approved of your violent approach. Okay, just said approach. That was all you needed to say. Because you decided to go to her instead of Gordon, she's looking forward to working with you. We've got 4 more chapters. We'll be fine. She's amazed that you impressed Waller. She appreciated your honest answer. She's traumatized by the torture. This isn't my fault. Almost none of this is my fault. Like, yes, my actions caused it, but I was only following the plot. What did you tell Gordon about your connection to Lucius? You told 82% of players confessed to Gordon that Lucius was an ally. 9.9% of players told Gordon that you could not talk about Lucius. Almost none of it. 1.6% of players were silent when Gordon asked you about Lucius. We didn't tell anything about Lucius. Oh wow, a lot more people decided to visit Mori. Because I wanted to play as Batman in the Batman game. Fuck me, right? You and 21% of people decided to beat the Riddler's informant. You gave her words. Oh, well, she didn't want to be... We didn't necessarily want to give her a hug willy-nilly. That's, body space. Sacrificed Iman in order to save the other agents. Well, part of that was my fault. Actually, I didn't want her to do it the second time. I refused to answer the question. Exactly, Coyote. That's what I'm saying. Did I do the right choice every time? Maybe not. But there is no good choice, and don't think I'm not on to you guys by now. It's the whole aviary attorney thing all over again. It's like there are no good answers, and the streamer is going to get shit on regardless. Don't think I'm not on to the trickery. Oh, we don't get a intro for next time. I'm not even gonna look at that. I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save that intro for next time. It is past bedtime, and Batman has done a lot of things. I'm going to bed because I am a sleepy boy. I'm a fantastic Batman. Maybe all Batmans are bad. You know what I mean? I don't know. I know what I mean, though. I want a snack, so I still don't know where I am. Where am I? Is this it? Hey, there I am. All right. I'm going to bed. You all have a fantastic evening. I will peace out. See you all later. Good. Bye.
Okay, Chief, take him away. I'm gonna go home and sleep with my wife.